So are you missing some of your leads which you are capturing from Instagram lead ads and forget to keep the track of these leads? Then this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I am going to show you how I have created this automation between Instagram lead ads and Google contacts such that whenever I receive a new lead from Instagram lead ads, it is automatically created as a contact in my Google contacts, and this will help me keep the track without any manual effort or without me copy pasting the lead details to my Google contacts. So here first I'm going to generate a lead in my Instagram lead ads, and if the lead is received and a contact is created in my Google contacts, then this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created is working fine. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details quickly. My first name is current, my last name is lead, my email address is currentlead@pabblytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter the phone number here. My company name is Magnet Brains, so I'm going to do the form submission by clicking on this continue and then clicking on this submit. Here the form submission is done. As soon as the form submission is done, a contact should be created. I've opened my Google contacts. I'll refresh this page once and instantly and automatically this contact has been created. The name is current lead. If I click on this edit, I can see the email address as currentlead@pabblytudes.com and the 75751 was the phone number. The company name which we entered was Magnet Brains. This is how this automation workflow is going to run. Now, if you also want to learn how you can create this for your business, then let's start creating this from the scratch. So here we are going to quickly learn how we can create integration between Instagram lead ads and Google contacts such that whenever I receive a new lead from Instagram lead ads, that lead is automatically created as a contact in my Google contacts. And for this, I'm simply going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features, that too forever. So here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I'm going to create the workflow from the scratch. We have this workflow builders. One is new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one. Another one is classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'll name this workflow as Instagram leads to Google contacts automation, save contacts instantly, and now I'm going to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and I'm going to select it as Instagram automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, a box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new lead from my Instagram lead ads, it is automatically created as Google contact, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Instagram, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Instagram lead ads, and following this trigger application in my action application, I will be taking Google contacts. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Instagram lead ads. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead instant and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Instagram lead ads. Here I've already logged in my Instagram, and that's why I'm going to grant away the permission. My Instagram and my Facebook are connected, and that's why it is asking me, do you wish to continue with the same Facebook account? So yes, I'm going to continue with the same Facebook account, and you will see connection will be created. Here it is, connection created successfully, and now I need to enter the page name and the lead gen form. So over here, to get this page name, I'm going to open my Facebook account. This is my Facebook page by the name Digital Dynamics, and using this page I will be running all the advertisements. So I'm going to select the page as a Digital Dynamics, and then I'm going to enter this lead gen form. To get this lead gen form, I'm going to open Meta for Developers, and you can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. If I scroll down, I have this option of developer tools. So I'm going to open this, and I will be landed towards this developer tools page, from where I have to scroll down and then search for this, or open this lead ads RTO debug tool, where I will be landed towards this lead ads testing tool. Now before this, I want to tell you that I'm on my ads manager page, and here my Facebook page and my Instagram account are connected. You can see that this is my Instagram. On the left hand side, I'm going to show you on my Instagram also. I'm going to go towards the settings, and then I'm going to click on see more in account center, where you will find that my Instagram and my Facebook are connected. So here it is, you can see this. I'll go back towards my lead ads testing tool, and I'm going to select the page. So the name of a page is Digital Dynamics, and then I'm going to enter the form. You can see all the forms which I have. I'm going to use this Digital Dynamics lead form. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to go back towards my workflow, and then I'm going to select this Digital Dynamics lead form copy. Now after entering this page and the lead gen form, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. And now I need to do a test submission in order to capture this webhook response here in this workflow. In order to do this, I'm going to open this lead ads testing tool, and over here I'm going to submit a form. And now I'm going to click on this preview form. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details. You can see that we are on this Digital Dynamics lead gen form. So I'm going to enter some dummy details, and as I fill these details and submit the form, you will see that all the details will be captured in this workflow. So I'm going to enter some dummy details here. I'll enter my first name as latest, my last name as lead, my email address as latestlead@pabblyconnect.com. Then I'm going to enter my phone number like this, and then I'm going to enter the company as Pabbly. I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Here, as soon as the form submission is done, the lead details should be captured in my workflow. I'm going to open my workflow here. Now let's wait for the webhook response. You will see in just few seconds I'm going to capture all the details which I have submitted in my form, and here it is, we have captured the details, and these are the same details. Latest lead was the name, email address was latestlead@pabblyconnect.com, this was the phone number, and the company was Pabbly. Here, as soon as I have done the form submission, I have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that to my Google contacts. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'll search for Google contacts. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create contact, and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on the sign in with Google. Here I need to choose my Google account with which I have logged in my Google contacts, and after choosing that account, I need to grant away the permission, for which I need to click on this allow. You will see Google contacts will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I need to enter these details. Now over here, I'm not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I've received the response from this Instagram lead ads, and when I click on this field, I have to enter slash for the field mapping. I'm going to enter slash. I can see this Instagram lead ads, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. If I click on this first name field, it is mapped over here. Same for this last name. I have not received the middle name, so I'm going to skip this. The last name was this lead. Then I'm going to toggle on this mapping button and remove this gender. I want to skip this. I'm going to enter the email address as latestlead@pabblyconnect.com, and then I'm going to enter the company. So here the company is this Pabbly, and then I'm going to enter the phone number. So here I have entered all the details which I have received from my Instagram, but if you want to enter any other detail and you have received the response, you can enter following the same process of mapping. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now here, after entering all these details, if I scroll further, I get this option of event type, URL type, relationship type. I'm going to toggle on these buttons and I'm going to remove all of these fields because I want to keep these fields empty. And if I do not toggle this on, these field value will reflect in my Google Contacts. I'm going to click on the save and send as request. Let's wait for the response. And here we have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Google Contacts and refresh this page once. You will see instantly this latest lead has been created. If I open this and I go towards this edit, you can see that this is the email address latestlead@pabbly.com. This is the phone number and the name was latest lead. The company was Pabbly. So now to summarize, we took Instagram lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to add that to Google Contact. We took Google Contacts as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally created this as my Google Contacts. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Instagram lead ads and Google Contacts using Pabbly Connect. I've attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment on this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.